soul. Thank you so much for stopping by to my little corner of the internet. Welcome back to Love Harmony ASMR. I am truly so happy to see you here. Today we're going to delve into a fascinating topic. It's probably a topic that I enjoy talking about most when it comes to love and the courting process. We are going to talk about the 12 specific traits that a woman is attracted to and what she is looking for in a partner, more specifically a long-term partner. I'm not talking about friends with benefits or what people are calling a situationship. I'm talking about what women look for when they are looking for a truly committed relationship. Before we begin, let's light a candle and clear out the energy in the room a little bit. I would also like to send some good energy your way. Now I'd like to clear out some of your energy and the energy in this room with this beautiful feather that I found. Now let's do this side. I'm sending you peace and love and self-acceptance. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's get started, shall we? As usual, I'm going to be reading from my beloved love notebook. Let's first talk about attraction in general. Attraction is a multifaceted and complex phenomenon. It's influenced by many factors, both physical and emotional. Let's begin by exploring the 12 specific traits that women look for when considering a new partner. I also want to mention that these 12 traits, they are not in any specific order. All of these traits, I would say, are very important, some more than others, but there is no rhyme or reason to the order that I mention these in. Number 1, physical attractiveness. Physical attractiveness is usually the first thing that people notice when they meet a person. I think it's important to mention that beauty is subjective and it varies from person to person. The beauty is truly in the eye of the beholder. With that said, there are some common physical traits that many women find appealing. When we talk about physical attractiveness, one thing I want to mention first and foremost is height. This is a really common and popular topic that comes up. I often hear men saying that women only want to date tall men. While there is some truth to this, and there are some women who will only date men who are 6 foot or above, for example, that is not always the case. I can only speak from my personal experience and also from my close girlfriends, but I have dated people who were the same height as myself or slightly taller. I am just under 5'5", so I just want to say that it's not the case for all women, and there are so many other things that make a person attractive. For example, hygiene, such as clean nails and fresh breath. This signifies self-respect and that you take care of yourself and pay attention to the details. Style also matters. Style is really about wearing clothes that align with your personality, that you feel comfortable in, and that fit well. For example, a well-fitted blazer can come off as professional and sharp, while a stylish, casual outfit can show that you are approachable and relaxed. Number 2, personality attractiveness. Personality attractiveness is about the vibe and energy that someone radiates. It's the attraction you feel toward who the person is at their core. That's why these feelings can grow over time as you get to know someone better. This includes qualities such as kindness, authenticity, and compassion. For instance, a person who is genuinely interested in getting to know others, who listens actively, and who shows empathy, their positive outlook on life, and the way they make others around them feel comfortable and valued can be very attractive. Number 3, emotional intelligence and stability. This is one of my favorites because I feel like emotional intelligence is so critical in a partner. Emotional intelligence involves being aware of your own emotions while also understanding and being able to manage the emotions of others, in particular your partner. An emotionally intelligent person can navigate conflicts, show empathy, and communicate effectively. For example, if your partner is upset, instead of getting defensive, you can acknowledge her feelings and discuss the issue calmly and consciously. The reason this is so attractive is because it demonstrates that you can handle emotional situations maturely and support your partner through difficult times. Emotional stability, on the other hand, is the ability for a person to stay calm under pressure. It means being consistent in your moods and your reactions. The reason why this is so attractive is because this creates a sense of safety and trust in your partner. Number 4, fitness and healthy lifestyle. These are so attractive because they signify self-discipline, vitality, and a commitment to your own well-being. For example, engaging in outdoor activities like hiking, sports, maybe you go to the gym on a daily basis or a few times a week. These are all things that women find very attractive. These can enhance both your mental and physical well-being, and that kind of drive is very important to a woman. Number 5, this is a good one, intimacy and sexual drive. This is very important. These are essential components of a relationship. It's about being able to connect with your partner on a deep physical level while also understanding their deepest desires and needs. A strong intimacy and physical connection fosters closeness and strengthens the bond between partners. For For example, being attentive and responsive during intimate moments. This shows that you care about your partner's pleasure and comfort, essentially making her feel valued and cherished. So, if you think that women don't think about how the sex life is going to be if they're in a relationship with you, let me tell you, we do think about that. Because the healthiest relationships usually have intimacy on a fairly regular basis. Now, with that said, there are always exceptions. I know couples who do not partake in intimacy on a regular basis because neither of them have a strong sex drive. And so, in this case, of course, this is a completely different situation, but I'm just speaking more in general that this generally is an important trait that a woman looks for in a partner, whether or not they will be able to have close intimacy and a healthy sexual relationship. Number 6, drive and ambition. Drive and ambition are signs of a growth mindset, and in all honesty, this is hot. A person who is motivated and determined to achieve their goals. This shows that they are determined and dedicated. This can be extremely attractive as it indicates a sense of purpose and resilience, and as women, we love to see that in a potential partner. For instance, pursuing further education, advancing in your career, or working on personal growth like learning a new hobby. These are all signals of drive and ambition, and like I said, it's just hot. As women, we love when you go after what you want. Go after what you want, do it. Number 7, trust and honesty. Trust and honesty are the foundations of any relationship. Yes, being truthful and reliable makes you a trustworthy and dependable partner. This is absolutely crucial for building a lasting relationship. In fact, trust and honesty. And number 8, which I'll get into in just a minute, I would say these are usually in women's top 3 most important traits. They want to be able to trust their partner. We do not want to have to worry about our partner cheating on us, lying to us. We want someone who's gonna be our rock. At the same time, we want to be able to be their rock as well. For example, keeping promises, being open about your thoughts and feelings, and admitting when you're wrong, when you've made a mistake. This shows integrity, honesty, and self-awareness. Number 8, faithfulness. I already mentioned this a little bit when we talked about trust and honesty, but many women and men, they know what it's like to be cheated on, and assuming that you are in a monogamous relationship where it's just you and your partner, faithfulness is absolutely essential. As women, we want to know that when you're with us, you are not looking for other women. I get that we can all appreciate beauty, so maybe we see a beautiful woman walking down the street and we glance over. I think that's just part of being human. But if we can't trust someone, if we don't know that they only have eyes for us in terms of relationships, then that can be a major deal breaker for the relationship. Number 9, the big C word that scares so many people: commitment. The ability to commit in a relationship is absolutely critical. You can have all the other traits on this list, but if you cannot take the relationship to the next step, if maybe a woman senses that you have a fear of commitment, this can truly be a showstopper. As women, we will take this into strong consideration because what it all comes down to is we don't want to invest our time, our energy, and our love into someone that we will never be able to build a future with. We want to be with someone who is serious about the relationship and is willing to invest time and energy into it in the long term. Number 10, security and safety. Security and safety are important, and this is where money can come into play. I'm not going to lie to you, there are absolutely women in this world who look for men specifically who are well off, who are wealthy, who can support them, who can take care of them financially. And in those cases, if you are not wealthy, they are not interested in you. With that said, there are many, many women, including myself, where it's not that we're looking for a partner who is wealthy and who can buy us things or buy us a house. It's more about finding someone who has a stable career, whatever it is, whether they have their own business, whether they're employed, they have a stable career and a stable lifestyle so that we can build a life together. We can equally contribute, and let's be fair, it's not always equal. You know, there are many, many relationships and marriages where one person is the breadwinner and the other person is possibly like a stay-at-home mom or dad, etc. But in short, as women, we look for a partner who we can build a life with, who can offer us that security and stability, and also that we can offer them this in return. For instance, having a stable job, as I mentioned, managing your finances responsibly, this is huge, and showing a willingness to plan for the future. Number 11, sense of humor. You didn't think I was going to leave this out, did you? This is such a big one. I have talked to so many women, and sense of humor always comes up when we're talking about partners or potential partners. A good sense of humor is so hot. Being able to laugh together, be playful, be childlike. This is such an attractive quality. As women, we love when people don't take themselves too seriously. You know, when we can just let our hair down, be ourselves, and laugh and be goofy. If I cannot be goofy in front of my partner, it's not gonna work because I am really weird. And number 12, last but not least, confidence. It's really simple. A person who exudes confidence and believes in their abilities, they give off a very attractive energy. Confidence is not the same thing as arrogance. Confidence is about having self-love, good self-esteem, and a positive outlook on life. Confidence is trusting yourself. For example, speaking assertively, maintaining good posture, which is something I forget to do often, and being able to handle yourself in social situations. This can make a person very appealing to a woman. Thank you so much for joining me on spent together. And please remember, this attraction that we talked about today, this goes beyond physical appearance. Physical attraction, it only gets you so far. This video is about long-term relationships, what we look for in a serious partner. True attraction is deeply rooted in emotional and behavioral traits. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to my channel, and comment below. I respond to every comment. I love to hear from you, and I am just so grateful that you're here. Also, if there are any specific topics that you'd like to hear about or any video requests, please let me know in the comments or in the community section. I am beginning to be very active in that section of the profile. Until next time, have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world. I can't wait to see you again. Love, harmony,